So you talk about doubts. So what does the nation really think of like a Van Gaal? When you think about the fact that, well, when I think about the fact that when I think of the Netherlands, I think of a 4-3-3. Here we are seeing what is like a 3-5-2, 3-4-3. Like, how do the fans sort of perceive that? Are they happy with the style of football if it wins? Or is it more a case of they're just unhappy and they're just watching because at the end of the day, they're Dutch?
That's some funny thing. If any other manager, if any other guy would the manager be right now, the criticism would be really, really big. But because it's Louis van Gaal, because he did so many good things in the past with Ajax and with the Dutch national team, the criticism isn't that high. And that's a strange thing, actually, because if you look neutral at the level of play of the Netherlands, the criticism should have been really big now. But it's still not that high. And he's been so clear that he is not going to switch to 4-3-3 that many people don't even consider it as a possibility. So, and he does that because he doesn't have wingers. So Cody Gakpo can play at the left, but on the right side we don't really have a good winger, and that's the main reason why he's using this system. But it's not. It's completely not like who we are. Like we used to play with wingers, 4-3-3, total football, attractive football. Football you like to see, and that's not what we're playing. Look at the lineup today. We had the only like nice players are Frankie de Jong, Memphis Depay, and Cody Gakpo. That's 3 creative players. That's too little.
Yeah, I mean, just on Gakpo, Man United have had a few issues with Dutch players recently. Donny van de Beek has been hopeless. It's been a bad signing. And also Memphis Depay. United moved too quickly for Memphis Depay, and it was too much for Depay at the time. And I think there is a concern that Gakpo, as Milan was saying, isn't quite ready. I spoke to a scout from another Premier League club, and he was saying that he's watched Gakpo quite a lot. He thinks he's just not physically ready for it yet. He's not developed enough, and he told me at the time that the only player that was worth the only attacking player that was worth moving for from the Eredivisie this year was Anthony at Ajax, because he had that Brazilian toughness there, that spirit. He had a bit more of a kind of more developed in terms of his physical, mental game. And Gakpo, I think United have got to be very careful in the sense that if he comes to the club on the back of a good World Cup, the expectation and hype would be so big, that'd be even more pressure, because Man United right now don't have a centre forward that they can really rely on. And I just don't think Gakpo would be ready for that pressure, that expectancy. Milan's right, wait till the summer, because moving to United now would be a massive step, and I think it could crush him. Look what's happened to Van de Beek. I mean, he's been completely crushed by it, and he's got no future at United now.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis, and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.